Good morning, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. This is Rich again, back for your first video blog of the day for Tuesday, February 2nd, 2016, around 7:18 in the morning, Billerica, Massachusetts. Going to be a sunny day out, highs in the mid-40s, still enjoying a taste of spring. And it's going to be like this the rest of the week. Next week, cold, and maybe a chance of a coastal storm. But they've been always saying that the past few weeks and stuff. We'll wait and see about that with this El Nino pattern. The chances of us getting a significant snowstorm for all of New England isn't that great. But we're due for a winter storm. And between now and March 17th is where New England gets the worst storms on record for snow. Happy Groundhog's Day. Some news to report. BU beat Northeastern to go to the Beanpot Finals. It's going to be another BCBU Beanpot Championship. What a surprise. BC and BU's hockey games are a great thing to watch. They like one of the biggest rivalries in college sports. Ranks up right up there with Ohio State against Michigan for the football, and Notre Dame against USC in football as well. The Oakland Raiders are going to stay put where they are in 2016 while they look for a possible new stadium, either Las Vegas or move to Los Angeles, or try to get a new stadium in Oakland, which they should. And sad news to report in the world of Hollywood. Actor Mike Miner, who was famous for playing Steve on Petticoat Junction, passed away at the age of 75. So prayers to his families. That's about it on the news. My first video subject of the day is the top 10 best African American pitchers in Major League Baseball history. There's been some great African American pitchers over the years. I'm not including Ferguson Jenkins on this list because he was born in Canada. And here is the top 10 best African American pitchers in Major League Baseball history. Number 10 on this list is Dennis Oil Can Boyd, who primarily pitched for the Red Sox. Then he ended his career with the Expos and Texas Rangers. Oil Can Boyd was charismatic. He was so great with the Red Sox, and he won 16 games in 1986, just missing the All-Star team. But his career was cut short due to arm trouble. He tried to make a comeback as a replacement player in 1995, but when the Major League Baseball players settled the strike, he was basically blackballed from MLB for being a replacement player. He ended his playing career in several independent minor leagues. Number 9 on this list of the greatest African American pitchers in Major League Baseball history, Satchel Paige, who pitched for the Indians and the Browns. He made his Major League debut in 1948 at the age of 42. He was known for being a Negro League pitcher, and he didn't make the big leagues as his prime because back then they did not allow African American baseball players or pitchers in Major League Baseball until 1947. But he was a decent player. He pitched when he was 59 years old for the Kansas City A's in 1965. Number 8 on this list of the greatest African American baseball pitchers of all time, David Price, who's the ace pitcher of the Boston Red Sox, 2012 Cy Young Award winner in the American League, one of the best pitchers in the game today, and the Red Sox have an ace for 2016. Number 7 on this list of the greatest African American pitchers of all time, J.R. Richards, who pitched his entire career for the Houston Astros. He was a great power pitcher. He was on the way to a Hall of Fame career, but a stroke derailed his career in 1980, and he basically never pitched in the major leagues again. He tried to make a comeback the next spring training, but he wasn't good. And the sad story about J.R. Richards, he eventually ended up homeless, but he turned his life around. Number 6 on this list of the greatest Major League Baseball African-American pitchers of all time, Don Newcombe, who pitched for the Dodgers. He was the first Cy Young Award winner back in 1956. He also was an MVP. He was a great pitcher. Number 5 on this list of the greatest African-American pitchers in Major League Baseball history, Dwight Gooden, Dr. K, who mainly played for the New York Mets. He was the Rookie of the Year in 1984, Cy Young Award winner in 1985, on a way to the Hall of Fame career, but demons basically derailed his career. He made a comeback for the Yankees in 1996, pitching a no-hitter, but he was never the same pitcher. Number 4 on this list of the greatest African-American pitchers of all time in Major League Baseball history, Dave Stewart. Dave Stewart started as kind of like a journeyman pitcher, pitching for the Dodgers and the Phillies, but he found his groove with the A's, having 4 20-game seasons. He eventually pitched for the Blue Jays, winning the 1993 American League Championship Series MVP. He ended his career with the A's. Number 3 on this list of the greatest African-American pitchers in Major League Baseball history, CC Sabathia, who pitched for the Indians, Brewers, and the Yankees. He's won over 200 games. 2007 Cy Young Award winner. He's on his way to maybe a Hall of Fame career. Number 2 on this list of the greatest African-American pitchers of all time, Lee Arthur Smith, who saved 478 games for the Cubs, the Red Sox, and Cardinals, among other teams. He should be a Hall of Famer. And number 1 on this list of the greatest African-American pitchers of all time in Major League Baseball history, Bob Gibson, who pitched his entire career with the St. Louis Cardinals, one of the greatest dominating pitchers of the 60s and early 70s, 2-time Cy Young Award winner, 1968 Most Valuable Player in the National League. He had a microscopic 1.12 ERA, was a first ballot Hall of Famer, and number 45 hanging up from the rafters in Busch Stadium. That's about it on that. Be back later. Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Google Plus with 2 more video blogs. One will be about the top 10 NBA teams in 2016 and the power rankings. And the third and final video blog of the night will be about legendary Boston radio DJ JJ Wright. Keep calm, everybody. I'm a Julie Brennan guy. Molly Roseblood of WCCO rocks and has nice legs. Elizabeth Hart so stunning. She's also got nice legs as well. Amy Swansea is awesome. Barbara Gibbs of ABC 11 has that sweet southern accent, and she's the best. And Julie Donaldson of Comcast Sports Mid-Atlantic rocks and has nice legs, and Michelle Beatles is the best. And in the words of Sean Lucha, get out! Don't forget Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Google Plus. Questions, comments, concerns, shout-outs, and plugs, send it to me. Bye now.